Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I love Friday. Today we're going to be going down a little bit more into the Jesssfam black hole, or whatever you want to call it. Today's video, it's less about snark today and more about something that kind of hit me as an epiphany, is that Jesssfam is actually sort of famous. And there's a video of this family that released a vlog. I'm trying to keep them, I'm not going to give you their name because I don't want to bring subscribers to their channel. But basically, they're like, what's Jesssfam like in real life? And this, I'm not going to give it away. It's crazy, okay? It's dumb. But I've got another epiphany as well about Jesssfam. And you guys are going to be like, yes. That's what's going to happen. But before we get to that, everybody, the overall consensus is, Dad, keep dancing. So, for all the people out there who want to see Dad dance, I'm going to continue to dance because I love you guys. Even though my dancing, I'm gonna practice like one of those crazy dances, and I'm going to be like, check this out, and I'm going to get good. Or probably not, whatever. But anyway, let's get to this video. Let's dance first, and let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Tom and I have been working out all week. We did legs yesterday. I walked up like 3 stairs. I'm like, Dad. We did back today, though. I'm going to move Roni. He's a little too close. Hi, Roni. He loves that chair. All right, Anita Travers. Oh, close to the center. You just win a sticker. I'm sorry. YouTubers.
Yeah, baby.
Maria Gabriella. Oh man, I'm getting close to that center sticker. Let's go. All right, before I get started, everybody, one thing hit me as an epiphany. And you guys are going to totally agree with me too. You're going to. That Jesssfam is Hily Hollbrook from The Help. You guys ever seen the movie? If you've never seen the movie, please go watch the movie. It is one of my favorite movies. Incredible. But she is her. Before we get to the personality of Hily Hollbrook, this is Jesssfam. This is Hily Hollbrook. It's almost like Jesssfam's like, I want to be Hily Hollbrook. But let's go. I'll show you this real quickly.
Have y'all seen the cover of Life this week? Jackie's never looked more regal. Tell Riley every penny he spends on a college bathroom, he'll get back in spades when y'all sell. Ugh, it's just plain dangerous. They carry different diseases than we do.
Right? I'm not saying Jesssfam's racist. I absolutely don't think she's racist. I'm just saying, personality-wise, like if you look in the group of friends, how she is, like she's probably the most hated, right? Also, this girl here from Pitch Perfect, whatever her name is. Yep. I saw that one day. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Anyway, so I want to move on to this real quick scene here. Nothing crazy. There's a family. I'm not going to tell you the name of their channel because no. Okay, I don't want to give them. There's a new family vlog that are trying to be famous like Jesssfam. They're usually they're actually just trying to be like Jesssfam. So Jesssfam. The reason I'm going to show you this video is because I want to make the direct correlation that they are influencing others to do this. Now, this is when they were in Nashville, all 5 of them with that girl from We Agency that probably took them to Nashville for I think it's 3 or 4 days of literally binge drinking moms. Doing craziness, there's a video OK Baby posted about sneaking alcohol into an airplane. Then there's one that Jesssfam posted where they're like super drunk and they're being targeted or something like that. It's basically disgusting. Look, if you want to go have fun, I totally understand that. You need to get out and do your thing, but I feel like as we get older, as we become parents and that type of thing, like the old way should just be like, you know what? It's just, we don't do that anymore. Needless to say that they are family vlogger influencers. And so when they get away with a bunch of other ones, and they're just doing a big weekend of debauchery, I feel like, don't forget that you still influence people, Jesssfam and OK Baby and Brittany and all these people that are on this trip. Don't forget that you are influencers. A lot of them forget that. And that a lot of them forget that there are tons and tons of children watching them. Probably half their audience is young. Young girls like we're about to see here. And these are the people that you're influencing. And they forget that. And so I wanted to show you this because I want to show you how real it is, the influence that these people have, okay? So right when we were about to give up, Jess posted where they would be. I also want to point to the fact that this vlog here really just shows that how dangerous it is to be posting this shit. These people found all of these moms. And this isn't like, these aren't like smart people, okay? There's just a normal weirdo family vlogging channel who found them. So what does that say for people who have crazy stans who might want to hurt you? They can find you easily. This proves that, also proves that what influence has over people. Let's take a look.
I'm about to die. Say what's up, fam.
I'm about to die.
Say what's up, fam. What's up, fam?
So they're not, I like to point out they're not standing around. This is when they booked that hot tub on wheels where they went around the streets and said, look at us on a hot tub on wheels. We're driving around town, getting shit-faced and in a hot tub with our bikinis. That's what this whole thing is. And they're approaching that. So they're coming up. Like, I like to point out this woman is having like palpitations. She's meeting Jess. This isn't the Pope or the Queen, people. It's Jesssfam. But my point is that yes, there are people who think like this, who think Jesssfam is famous, who want to be like her, who would do anything in their power to be like her. Okay? Just wanted to point. So that's the whole point of pointing this stupid video out.
Just go.
Just go. Just pushing her. Go see her. Go see her. That's gross.
Go.
She's got the Jesssfam angle down though, eh?
Hi, Jessica. You like her shirt?
She's wearing Jesssfam merch.
She's your child.
She's your child. She's redheaded? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hug people you don't know. It's COVID. Yeah.
It's so real.
And then all the other moms up there, what about us? We're famous too. Do you want our autograph as well? And they're like, no, I don't know any of you. This grosses me out, but there's a point to it.
Look at everything. Look at my shirt. Chocolate. We drove 4 hours to come find you.
They drove 4 hours to come find us. Not that they were local. They literally took their family, drove 4 hours because they knew they're going to be there. 4 hours to go visit a family vlogger to harass them.
Are you kidding me? I was gonna tell you, I've been looking for you for 12 years to take your kid.
Jokes. Okay, you're mine now. Jesssfam, you could probably have worn. Okay, whatever. Just saying, yellow and red. I don't know. It's okay. Put a shirt on.
I feel like, what are the chances that you ended up like right in the? We were trying to follow you.
Oh, we were stalking you. That's what the chances are. We were coming to find you. That's the chances. Again, I hope Jesssfam had an epiphany moment here and said, oh shit.
It's all day. We walked everywhere. Do you live in Nashville? No, Indianapolis. Oh my.
Indianapolis to come see this person, to come see this one. This person here to see her. That's what they came for.
I swear. You're visiting?
She's trying to cover up the chocolate.
No, we came here for you guys.
We drove to see you. Oh my God, that's so creepy. Call the police. Look, I'm not trying to say that they deserve everything they get, of course, but don't reward this behavior and be like, oh, you did that? I would have been like, hey, that's really weird. I'm going to leave now. Bye.
I hate that we're ruining this for you guys.
You hate that you're ruining it? Then why did you stalk her and then find her?
Okay. Don't even worry about it. Okay. No, sorry.
Don't even worry about it. Jesssfam, stop.
You are Send me the link or something. I will. If you'll see it, I don't know. I talked to Sunkiss Mama. You did? Because
don't even get me started on Sunkiss Mama. Is another offshoot of Jesssfam's influence. Terrible.
7.
Can you put the camera up just a little higher?
I swear.
Please?
I know that there's family channels, and then so I saw you, and I'm like,
what is... If you're going to do a vlog, at minimum, learn how to use a camera. Please.
5 kids, 3 baby daddies. Girl.
I have 5 kids and 3 baby daddies. Celebrate! Hug me! We're so amazing and alike. We're equally dumb. Yay! We make bad decisions. Hugs! So good. Again, I have 5 kids, 3 baby daddies. And Jesssfam's like, yes! Think about that for a second, everybody. Think about it. Gross.
You are me. I swear. I met my.
Is that the We Agency lady?
And I know Tracy because of you. Yeah. This one? Yep.
Chill with the lips, other lady.
Oh my God.
Even the kid's like, oh, I shouldn't have this. I don't like this. Kid, do not do this. Get away from this lifestyle. Lest I snark on your entire channel.
Look at her.
She knows all the things.
Was you recording the whole time?
Yes, you were having your hand like that.
Tracy did so good.
What do you mean you did so good? What did you do so good? You stalked somebody. You did so good stalking. Again, this video just proves don't do that. Yeah, you might like somebody. Don't stalk people. Okay, that's weird.
You see how nice all of them were? Just jumped off. I didn't want to bother them while they were.
I don't want to bother them, except I drove 4 hours here, walked around a city looking for them, but I didn't want to bother them. Did you not? Okay. The reason I point out that type of thing is because do you really want to make this person somebody you follow, that you aspire to be like? Remember, she puts a kid on a leash, lets her kid swim without supervision. She goes online and talks about her threesomes and her sexual proclivity and, like, you know, sex positiveness and all this stuff. And there's nothing wrong with all that stuff inherently, except for that you have like 7 kids, well, 5 of your own plus 2 that come into the marriage, that are going to have to deal with this for the rest of their life. Now, it might not mean anything. It might not do anything to them, but we all know how kids are, and all this stuff is on the internet forever. As soon as someone knows that your mom's like into threesomes and all that stuff, and you have all this weirdness, and you exploit your children for money, those kids are forced into this type of lifestyle. And then you do videos like this. Would you rather, featuring baby daddy?
You look high. And first baby daddy and his new wife. Well, not that new. We've been married for 3 years.
Can we get rid of the moniker baby daddy, please?
What do I call you? Like,
Gabe got that
Gabe, I think is his name. He hates Jesssfam. Hates her. They're just doing this for money.
boyfriend.
They have their own vlog too, and it's terrible.
My ex-boyfriend. But not the ex.
So basically, they inspired them to do a vlog too. They're going to use Jesssfam's platform to launch them, and then they do this as well, and it all equally is bad. None of these people have talent or ability or are funny whatsoever. None of them are.
Cheated with his cousin. She's like, let me be clear. My most viral video on this channel is finding out that my ex-husband cheated on me. This is my first baby daddy, so this was not that guy.
No.
See, it's so look, I get that she's trying to like grab onto this whole idea of positivity. Nothing else matters anymore. No truth. There's no shame and all that kind of stuff. I'm not there. I feel like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't encourage other people to do this and like celebrate it. It's not celebratory. Like, again, you're putting every bit of business out there for the entire world to see. That most viral video on that channel in Just Jess, 2.7 million views. I'm going to break that down. Then that ex baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, he put out a video too. And so she gets to use this platform to put down people. She hates this guy, but it's still their child's father, who I think still sees his kids. And so she lives her whole life as this like person who is just, ugh, you know what I mean? She likes payback. She probably burns every bridge she's ever had. She still acts like a 17-year-old and she's in her 30s. It's just chill.
Number one. Number one.
He's over here like, so we asked you guys on my Instagram to ask us some would you rather questions, options. So we're going to be reading some of those today.
Chris hates this.
This is gonna get real.
So how are we doing this?
I think I'll just ask it and we can all just go.
Can I just point something out that's weird to me that I'm looking at this situation we're looking at right here? The ex-baby daddy's got his hand around his wife and then on Jess's shoulder while Chris is over in the corner. She's like, I just want to point out the body language here. It's a little bit weird to be like with the guy that got your wife pregnant and then another. It's just like, you know, it's just like I get vibes.
We'll just like answer it.
All right.
Maybe you should have talked about this shit before you did it.
Would you rather never be able to have sex or never be able to go to Disneyland?
Disneyland sucks.
I don't.
Yeah, agreed. And I guess every question is probably gonna be about sex because that's literally, these people are still teenagers. It's like a frat house.
I really don't think I can answer that. I don't know. I couldn't pick. Oh wait, no, I would pick never Disneyland because I can go to Disney World. Loophole.
No. Dumb.
I got all my holes filled.
Whoa.
Again, get all my holes filled. Here's what I want to say. This is a person that young girl has probably seen every single video of, including this video, right? Including the video about her threesomes, including her video about going after her kids' teachers, including the video about her ex-husband or whatever the guy's name is and how she hates him and all the sexual innuendos, everything. Jesssfam, think about this for a second, everybody. That little girl who stands this woman, who has seen everything, every Instagram post and everything, cries when she sees her, has absolutely seen this. And Jesssfam's gonna be like, it's not our responsibility she's seen it. It is. You don't have to put this bullshit out there, Jesssfam. You don't have to put it out there. You don't have to. You could have been just a normal family vlogging mom, still exploitation, still wrong, but you didn't have to like get into the adult side of things because now your fans who like you and the younger ones too will go watch this. Do you guys see a problem with that? Am I just being over, would I let my kids watch that? No. I don't want my kid talking about my holes being filled and threesomes and all that stuff. Like that's adult conversations that Jesssfam, she thinks that's because she has a different channel and no one's going to watch it. She's wrong.
I don't care enough about Disneyland, so I'm gonna say no Disneyland.
I think that one was just hard for me. Everyone else was like,
They're all a bit hard for you, Jessica.
What? No, that's not how the joke goes. What?
some of these are really weird. Make out with your ex or with your grandma.
We're in California.
This is the fans too that just they egg these on. These are the fans that watch them. They want to like Jesssfam has already told everybody her sexual proclivities, right? Whatever you want to say it. I don't know how to say it. And so her fans are like, oh, we're gonna get the tea. And like the people that follow Jesssfam are like her, and they have this whole like not all of them, but a lot of them are like, yeah, like it's how do I say this without being super like judgy? There's no way to say it, but they're just like her, and that's nasty. Let's not be like this person. Okay, cool. Like the person said, I have 3 kids and 5 baby daddies or whatever the other lady said too. She's like, we're the same. Celebrate making bad choices.
California, not Alabama. Right?
Would you rather trade kids or trade husbands? Kids in a heartbeat.
That's rude.
I would only have 3. 2.
Well, she already had sex with the other guy, so.
Ish. 2.5. 2.5. What about you?
This is so awkward, right? Am I right? Am I the one thinking like, like I'm getting internal cringeness. My body is folding in on itself watching this. Watching these two on the left who absolutely, look at the face right now. They hate Jesssfam. Everybody in this room here hates Jesssfam. Like everybody. Jesssfam is always a center. She's always like, yeah, everybody loves me. They hate her, by the way. They're just using her as a platform to make money. You know what? Go for it. All for it.
Would you rather sleep with your ex or drink from the toilet?
I'm gonna say
Every question but sex again. How about would you rather not make money on YouTube or get a real job?
yeah, that's a toilet. That's a toilet.
Really? For you?
Drink from the toilet. They both these guys said drink toilet, and his ex is Jesssfam.
Yeah.
I would definitely drink from the toilet.
Yeah, same here.
So they all have. Think about this room for a second. They're all like, I hate my ex. These people on the left hate this. Look at him. He's like, I thought I got out of this shit. How did we get back into this?
Would you rather get drunk or get high?
Drunk.
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 Just say that.
That's a different video.
That's a different channel. That's a different video. Oh, this one's for the ladies. Would you rather have your hair pulled or your butt slapped?
Can we have a real question that's not about sex?
Why not both?
Because it's would you rather, dumbass.
This is for the ladies.
I got
What
you.
you two do in the bedroom is none of our business.
I've been growing this hair for a reason, you know?
Well, hair's cool now, but like sometimes it hurts. Like
Sometimes the ass slapping hurts too.
neither.
I choose none.
I just want to point out. That's what I want to point out here. Just doing this in my head. Ew, you guys are gross. Who let these people on the internet? It's not lost on me how creepy it is to have a creepy makeup baby that makes voices.
None of the above. Would you rather find your significant other cheating on you or have your significant other find you cheating on them?
Neither.
Right?
Yeah, that.
This is a would you rather. Not whatever you want to say.
But you have to pick that's a...
Or catch them cheating.
Catch for sure.
Still get a finish.
Wow. Well, you just like get caught and be like, well, hold on. You already caught me, so I'm just going to finish the job.
We're already over...
Again, this little girl, everybody, the reason I'm showing you this video is she has seen this video. 100% she has seen this video. The mom probably watched it with her and they laughed together. The girl's like, what are they talking about? Well, let me tell you.
It's like it's kind of hot you walked in. Now I remember you to go.
Yeah, Justin was like, oh, you're here? Good. You're a little late. Did you bring the Starbucks? That's...
Or, I mean, are you trying to join? Or?
These people are not funny. This isn't, like, it's not even, like, inappropriately funny. It's just, it's funny to, like, gross people, right? It's like, people who think this is funny are also gross, right? Sorry if you guys think it's funny.
Because then they're a piece of shit and not me.
I agree. It's so much harder to be
The piece of shit in front of
yeah, I don't want
Oh, that ship is sailed.
to be the piece of shit. I would keep
Word.
her have unlimited money.
I have never seen anybody unhappy on a jet ski, so.
Dude, I swear.
Really?
I mean, for all the people who say that money
Doesn't
can't buy
matter.
happiness, they probably didn't have either. So.
Y'all buy the wrong shit.
You two are so shallow. I would rather be
Really?
happy forever.
It's easy enough to say when you make money on YouTube and these guys are all making money off you, Jesssfam. You'd rather be happy forever. And it's the right answer. She knows it's the right answer. But that's a little rich. No pun intended.
Because if you're happy, then you can be happy with no money.
Yeah.
It still sucks ass.
As long as
No, it wouldn't suck ass if you're happy, dumbass. Who are these people? Did any of these people get an education? Did any of them graduate high school? Did any of them ever read a book ever once? I would like to point out this is going through me like I have to poop. Just saying. Would you rather poop or finish this vlog? I'm gonna have to finish the vlog.
would you rather cuddle or have sex?
Cuddle.
What's the difference?
What do you think cuddling?
What do you mean the difference? What's the what?
I just rather have sex than the cuddling.
I like cuddling.
I know.
This girl, and again, I'm gonna keep pointing this out. That little girl has seen this. You guys getting the thing? You catching what I'm throwing at you right now?
Like cuddling. Get off of me. You're too hot.
Oh.
Would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet?
Smelly feet. 100%. If you have bad breath, and this is something I don't have. Like maybe in the morning but I'm just not somebody who's not. I just hate it. If you have bad breath and you're talking to me, I'm like straight up never gonna be your friend. And I know that's shallow to say. Can't do it. Can't do bad breath. Can't do it. That's one of the things where I'm like, oh, that's really nice. I just remembered I left my jet ski in the kitchen. I have to go, Allison, it's my dog's wedding. I have to get back to the wedding. Oh, creepy makeup baby has a manicure. I have to go. I'm really sorry. I forgot. It's, no, my kids are definitely jumping in the pool without me looking, so I have to go. Yellowstone season 4 is coming on. I gotta go watch the premiere. Sorry.
Watch porn or make porn?
Yes.
Make.
I would say watch only because
Watch. You don't want to see this. None of you do. Don't even lie. Well, Jesssfam does. You don't want to see this in action. I promise you.
I don't like the way that I look, so I wouldn't want to make porn.
I would watch your porn. Thank you.
That little girl has seen this.
No, I wouldn't.
With you.
It's just you pay.
I would like to point out someday, Jesssfam, whatever you have done in your life, that shit's going to be leaked, and your kids and their friends are going to see it. Just want to point that out. It's going to happen.
Would you rather sneeze every time you orgasm or orgasm every time you sneeze? Orgasm every time you sneeze.
No, you know how much energy that takes? You have to drink so much water after that. You'd be so hungry. Be snacking all day.
That would be great.
I have crazy allergies, okay?
No.
I change my underwear every 2 seconds.
Tickle my nose.
That would be funny one time. One time.
Kids, watch this. Everybody. Kids, watch this.
Would you rather watch and this is specific to a person, but I'm just gonna generalize it. Would you rather watch your partner your ex?
That girl has seen this.
$1,000 or your ex for free. You either have to pick you
Did you have to say the F word?
have sex with your ex, or you watch your partner have sex with their ex.
I might as well get some money out of it.
So you would watch me?
Yeah.
I would
Well, he does anyway. You guys do threesomes.
watch you for sure. That actually might be kind of hot.
I mean, watch your
Again, you do that already, Jesssfam.
That's what I was saying.
Look at this guy in the end. He's just like, what am I doing here? I wonder if these people have jobs and if their bosses and their coworkers watch this shit.
Physically or never age mentally?
Physically.
Physically.
Well, Jesssfam, you haven't aged mentally at all, so your question has been answered.
Dementia, so what? I look great.
You wouldn't remember you look great, though. Doesn't matter.
Last one, y'all are nasty because these are just lots of sex.
Well, that's because that's your fans, Jesssfam. This is what you've told everybody who you really are, so they're gonna ask these questions.
Questions. So we'll have to save some of these for another video. But last question: would you rather be a forever top or a forever bottom?
What does that mean? Wait.
I think I'm bottom. Why should I do all the work?
I just want to turn around.
Again, that little girl has seen this.
Does that count? Yeah, like does that count as
I'm talking missionary.
Anyway.
And missionary.
Is that from?
And some more missionary.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch anymore. I wanted to point this out because it's a very important video to say, hey, Jesssfam, you've just been approached by a stan, right, and her mother, and we're stalked. And this little girl's crying when she sees you. And if this isn't a wake-up call to who you are as an influencer, I don't know what to tell you. This little girl has seen that video you put out and the other ones that you've put out. So they've seen everything, that you continue to put out this garbage, this trash, whatever the case may be. And you know, I'm kind of conflicted because my whole thing is here has always been get your kids off the internet, right? Get them off, stop exploiting them, all that stuff. Jesssfam is actually trying to do that with Just Jess, right? And if it were Just Jess and she removed the other stuff, which she never will, obviously, but then I would probably be conflicted and be like, okay, do what you gotta do. It's an adult-oriented channel like this one is, and I get that. But I don't have a kids channel on the other side. So people might come at me and say, you swear, you do these videos, but this is not a channel for children. Now there's Just Jess, some might argue, and that argument would be valid. But hear me out, everybody. Jesssfam, which has like what, 1 million subscribers, tons of children watch it. Then she started this other channel. You think people, again, you cannot separate the two. It's not going to happen. And girls like this young, impressionable girl who wants to vlog, because Jesssfam does it, has seen this stuff. Stop idolizing these idiots. All of them. Okay? They're all dumb. They all have, they bring nothing to the table. The influence they have on you is not positive in any way. I think the only thing I can really hear from people who watch like Bits of Bish and like Jesssfam and all these people is that they're inspired to some degree. I don't know what Jesssfam inspires you to do or be. Maybe you can use the excuse that Bits of Bish is the cleaning, the Love Meg, the cleaning is inspiring to watch. It's relaxing to watch. Even I can concede that. Okay. And so that part of it is like, okay, it's just when you bring the kids and all that stuff into when you bring MLMs and all that stuff in. But what does Jesssfam do for you guys as an influence? What does she do for you? What influence does she have over you? What does she inspire you to be? If the case is Jesssfam saying, look, I've done all these things in my life and look how I turned out. That's what she says, right? Look at all the shit I've gone through and look how my life turned out. But Jesssfam, and we have receipts for it, has done this from the beginning as a teenager to do this. This is not a mistake in her behalf. This is not a mistake she made with that guy sitting on the couch. They made the choice to get pregnant as a teenager, and she started vlogging about it before the baby was born. This was always her plan. And then she's influencing others to do that, and it is happening. Okay, it is actually happening. And that is the danger here, everybody. Influencer culture is really, really dangerous, especially if the influencers are dumbasses. Especially if they offer nothing to you as far as like influencing you positively, influencing you with things that they've learned. Like if you look at Dr. Kirk Honda from Psychology in Seattle, okay? He is an influencer, but he's a positive influencer. Maybe what we need to do is start finding positive influencers and start putting them on pedestals instead of all these crazy dumbasses who are out in the world. These, like, if you look for the most part for most YouTuber personalities who are major influencers, the Pauls, Logan and Jake, Bryce, what's his face, Austin McBroom, even LeBrants. Even LeBrants are terrible because they're childish, but they're at least they're a little bit more like, you know, PG rated, right? But there's nobody that offers like, hey, I'm so glad I watch these people because here's what I get out of it. None. There's none. Even Fathering Autism, who said he started out, and I would concede, he started out being a guy that was influential for autism and awareness and all that stuff, could have been that positive influence in that community if he hadn't gotten greedy and disgusting. Okay? That could have been a great thing if they hadn't got greedy, disgusting, and took away all of Abby's dignity. Okay? It always gets too far, and these people don't add anything to your life. A lot of people might argue, Josh, what are you bringing to the table? I guess that what I'm bringing to the table is awareness to how dumb these people are, and that's my mission. And a lot of people are like, you're doing this. I keep getting this argument as my numbers grow. The same tired argument keeps coming back. You're doing the same thing. You're exploiting these children to make money. Blah blah blah. I have said this a million times, everybody. That's kind of part and parcel to this. I cannot grow my voice unless I grow on my YouTube channel, which, you know, a side effect is making money off of that. But I do not get a louder voice for this message unless I do that. It's just kind of a necessary evil. And if you're going to use your kids in your vlog, I will likely try to remove as many as I can when it's really important. But if it's really important to keep them in, like some vlogs I have, I will state that at the beginning of the video. I won't show their face. I'll try not to, you know, I never use H's real name, that kind of stuff. I'll try to do my best to do that. Not saying I'm perfect, but at the same time, people are like, well, you do the same thing. Well, how else are we going to know this is wrong unless someone talks about it? Unless someone snarks on the video or someone dissects the video. How else are we going to know? What's the alternative, right? A lot of them are just stands of these people. So I'll continue to say that, and I'll continue to grow. And until I get kicked off YouTube, which is likely going to happen, and I'm there. Again, this is not my job, everybody. I have a job, and I'm never going to make this my full-time job. It's never going to happen. So, you know, all that to say is that please just start, especially for kids. Don't let your kids watch this channel. Don't let your kids watch family vlogging channels or bad influencers. Look for positive influencers. Maybe there needs to be like a whole video on people who are positive influencers, like Dad, How Do I? Amazing positive influencer on YouTube about how to, he's like incredible. There are some people out there doing some amazing things with crafts. There are some people doing stuff out there, but I've never seen a family vlog that is a positive influence, because in the end, it's about exploitation, and it cannot be, because the root is exploitation. I hope that makes more sense to people who are dumb. But for those of you who are here for the right reasons, you know. And we've said this a million times, but there's always people coming at me. That's fine. I love the comments. Anyway, everybody take a deep breath. Oof, that was garbage. You're better than that, and you know it. And you're valuable, gorgeous, and beautiful. I hope that your weekend goes well, even if you have crazy in-laws at your house and all that weird stuff going on. You know, just enjoy your time, because it's like, is this like the long weekend for Americans? Happy American Day? What's July 4th? Freedom of War Day? I don't even know. July 4th, is it American Day? I don't know. We have Canada Day. That was yesterday. It was great. But anyway, happy day of your thing. Yeah. I will see you Monday.